Hello, so today we're going to make a wizard's castle gingerbread house. I thought this was a good idea because it's Halloween time and you don't have to wait till Christmas to make a gingerbread house. So I sketched out a castle, wizard's castle, and you can just design your own, and I think it's a good idea. I mean, let's be creative. You don't have to purchase a template. You can just draw one out on your own. Or you can use cookie cutters too. That's fine. They have lots of different gingerbread house cutters these days. So the first thing I want to show you is that when you start any project like this, you're going to have to cut out a template. So you start with a drawing, and then you're going to use paper, ruler, scissors, pencil, and cut it all out. And every building that I make for my gingerbread houses starts with a square or a rectangle. So the square, well, this one's a rectangle that I'm starting with is this part. So this will be the main structure of the house. It's just a rectangle. So you just do the rectangle first. It gets 4 sides and a roof, and then you build on after that. So I measured it out. I also chose a baseboard because I put all of my gingerbread houses on a baseboard. And this is a 10-inch baseboard. And so when you do that, then you know how much room you have to work with. So I made the main structure of my house 7 inches long, so it'll fit on the board, by 4 inches tall. So this is the main building, and I'm going to need that 2 times. So I cut out this one piece. I'm going to need it for the front and the back of the main structure. I also cut the sides. The sides always have to be slanted, and you need 2 sides. And they have to be slanted so that you can put a roof on. So when you cut your main structure for the house, it's 4 inches tall. So when you cut your sides for the house, you want to make sure before you get to your point, my point is 5 inches tall, but the sides are 4 inches tall. So the way I do that is I start with a rectangle. That's my side. And then I make a little line, some dashes down the middle, so that you know what the halfway point is. So this is, I believe this is 2 inches across, 4 inches tall right here where the roof starts. It's 5 inches tall total. So you start with the rectangle. You make a dash halfway through where your side is, and that's where your peak is going to be. And then I measured so that this is 4 inches right here. I marked the 4 inches. I go to the peak and I line it up with the 4 inches. And that's how I get my diagonal that my roof is going to sit on top of. Now the piece for the roof is 7.5 inches long, because the main house is 7 inches long, and you want the roof to be slightly longer on each side of the house. I get the width of the roof of each piece. This is going to be cut twice because that's the roof. I get the width of it by measuring the slant of the roof. And the slant of the roof is 1 3/4. So I made my roof piece 1 3/4. Yeah, 1 3/4. So 1 3/4. And you don't want too much overhang on this piece of the roof because this piece is going in front and this piece is going in front. And if you have the roof coming out from the main rectangle, then it's going to hit this piece. So you want the roof to fit exactly. So I'm going to cut them out now and we'll go on to the next part.